Kerby Joseph. First off, shouts out to him for taking up for little bro Terry Arnold in the back of the end zone that one time, and then Kerby Joseph got 2 picks this game. Man, he leads the league in interceptions, and this guy is not a Pro Bowl contender, man. Like, what is up with that, dog?
Yeah, the
I
ironic
mean,
stat was
Kennedy.
right there. But ironically, they were talking about it and they were saying that the Pro Bowl is decided by fans, players, and coaches. So I think Kerby was like the leading vote getter for the fans as far as the Pro Bowl, but everybody's speculating that Kirby's got this reputation around the league now that was I don't want to say it was created by Matthew Stafford, but Matthew Stafford played a big role in bringing it to everybody's attention that Kerby Joseph is a quote unquote dirty player. So
Wow.
I saw a tweet. I don't know who did it, but somebody was putting together like a mock election type yearbook type of thing, where most successful player, best comeback player, all of that type of thing. And one category was dirtiest player, and sure enough, Kerby Joseph was right there. So the speculation is that he doesn't have the respect from his peers around the league to where it was enough to get him voted in.
Dog, that narrative is crazy. I mean, that narrative shows that all the people who don't watch Lions football, man, because Kirby is a great guy, man. Every time I see him talk, he's energetic. He always gives his glory and his success to God. And all the games that I've watched, you know what I'm saying? He may have had one low blow, and even that blow he had, I think, was unintentional. You know what I'm saying? You a little guy out there going up against linebackers and big running backs. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you make the tackle how you can make the tackle. But yeah, man, these guys out here that think the Lions or Kerby Joseph or Brian Branch or all these guys are dirty players, man. That just shows how much that they don't watch Lions football and they only watch or take the narrative of the national or whatever is being fed to them from a national standpoint. But yeah, man. But I think that Kerby Joseph, even though he didn't get like you said, it's not official yet, but the same thing happened to St. Brown last year. He did not get voted into the Pro Bowl, and he was saying in interviews how he was a little upset about it. But then at the last minute, they called him and told him that he was first team All Pro. So I'm assuming the same thing is going to happen to Kerby Joseph. He may not make the Pro Bowl team, but I'm assuming that he is going to make first team All Pro this year.
Yeah, man. I talked about how Mike Tomlin and Dan Campbell have never been coaches of the year, but you got guys like Kevin Stefanski, who's got like 2 coach of the years, and Brian Dable, who's got a coach of the year. And this goes on to further that point that how are you the leading? How do you lead the league in interceptions and you're not on the Pro Bowl team? That makes absolutely no sense at all. And to your point, man, it's nothing more than you're right. It's nothing more than a narrative, because this idea that he's just such this dirty player. Me and you watch every one of these games, and the Lions have gotten their fair share of penalties all season long. And how many unsportsmanlike conduct penalties has Kerby Joseph drawn? Because off the top of my head, I can't think of one. I can't think of him ever being ejected from a game. I can't think of him getting a target in. Like I don't agree with Brian Branch being a dirty player, but even so, if you were to call him a dirty player and bring me evidence, okay, I can understand your argument. You know, he flipped off the Green Bay crowd. He got ejected for a targeting call. He's got a couple of
So straight.
unsportsmanlike conduct. Huh?
Him getting injected for that targeting was crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying if that's the case that you're trying to build, I can listen to it. But if you're trying to tell me that Kerby Joseph is a dirty player because he hit two guys in the knees on a clean hit that was not flagged, I mean, he hit him in the knees. You know, it's not his fault. Matthew Stafford led him into that shot, you know, which Matthew Stafford is notorious for doing. Nobody wants to talk about that, but yeah, no. If you want to tell me that Kerby Joseph is a dirty player, I'm not seeing it.
Not at all. Not at all, man. Well, I just wanted to get those. Those was on my mind. I wanted to get those off, man. But with that victory on the other
Detroit,